Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea, Episode 2. When we left off last time, we'd fixed the test machine, went through the tear, and it took us to Colombia, so it's kind of cool to be back here. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of the Vox Populi uprising, so we have to really be careful. We got enemies all around us. Now, we also saw a really interesting scene where the Lutesses were talking to Daisy Fitzroy, and they were telling her that she needed to... They were basically telling her she needed to kill that boy. That was the whole reason Elizabeth killed Daisy in the main game. And Daisy sounded kind of reluctant, but like maybe she would go. So there's something going on there. In the meantime, let's wander around. We need to find Fink's hidden lab to get a lock of hair for Suchong, because he closed the tear after us and won't open it until we get that. Well, I could hit this guy. This is gonna freak them all out.
Hey! What are you doing? Pull the box!
Something's going on.
This guy's gonna keep freaking out until he backs away a bit.
Can I find you?
This guy. Come on, move. You're in the exact wrong place. It's obnoxious.
Where are you?
No, he's all glitchy like he's stuck.
I can smell ya. You're afeard of me.
Alright, let's...
Oh well.
Because this guy's all freaking out. Let's do something a little dramatic.
Kill her! I should look elsewhere.
Or I guess we'll just, do this. Huh.
Still hiding round. Identify yourself!
No thanks. But you can wander kinda over here if you want. It's a good plan.
Hunt you down!
Oh, come on, turn around before you run into me. There we go. Now then. Oh, that's where we need to go, so not just yet. Let's finish exploring first. Game? There we go. Right. Oh, there they are. Alright, I'm gonna let that one turn.
Pretty nice over here. This town's smooth. What's to arms? You can't hide forever, love.
Back up. Sure I can.
Here I come!
Turn around. It's a great idea.
I'll hunt you down. Gun her down! Did you just up and vanish? Come out,
I
come
did.
out.
Walk right past.
Who done this?
There we go. Where'd this other one go? What, no loot on the body? Oh well, disappointing. Okay, it looks like there's a machine over here. I want to see if I can find a little more ammo. That would make me feel better. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think that's everything over here. I kind of want to see where this is going to take me, too. Anything useful up here? Oh. Well, now I can't make that jump. Okay. Go in there. Okay. I'm not really finding anything up here. It might be time to just move on. But gotta explore. Alright. Oh, come on now. Wrong button. There. Okay, I think I saw someone walking over there. I don't have to worry too much.
It's so easy.
Can't get in that? Alright.
Never seen her before. Still warm. Who's out?
Alright, what else we got over here? Ooh, voxophone.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Alright, what is over here saying all of Colombia celebrates? No, it's just the newspaper? Okay, it's not something I can interact with. Well. Ooh, is Songbird somewhere around here? Probably is, isn't he? Private quarters. Well, that seems likely. Yeah. Let's look around other places first. Alright, let's see where this door goes. Alright. I could get money out of these, but I think I'd actually just rather hold on to my Eve. Nothing back here, eh? Alright. Over to Fink's private living quarters, then. Oh, this is certainly a fancy place. Sleep and leisure. Prayer. Okay. I thought someone was gonna come at me. Work.
That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock.
Oh, this one.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We've just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Alright. I don't think there's anyone in here.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Colombia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us, ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
We've got the clock key.
Okay. Let's check out all of the rooms. Now, it seems like there shouldn't be anyone down here, because all the doors were locked, so how would they get in? We've got a trail of absinthe. That's interesting. Not fond of the word of the prophet, eh? Able prophet, untold prophet. Zachary, you old shyster, sure to impress the rubes. You give the sales pitch, I'll provide the snake oil. Yeah. Alright. Well, it's not looking like there's anything particularly useful here. Moving on, then. So, what's next? Pleasure. Let's do it. Mr. Fink.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Cost evaluation. Why injectables? Drinkable plasmids require 10 times the atom that injectables do. Injectables are the clear economic choice. Repackaging will result in significant atom usage savings. Aha! Less. Okay, what do we have notes here? Lower cost, less atom use, tougher cell. What does it say? Something about faster effect. Reuse glass. New No. So, injectable. It's the way to go, eh? Okay. What have we got here? Seized from the graveyard shift bar. Let's take a look.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. For the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Interesting. Food for thought. Alright, I think we're done here. Moving on. This does seem terribly inefficient.
How to get that idiot this lock of hair?
If you've had like a long day of work and you're really tired, but say you forgot to set your door to sleep earlier and it's over at like prayer or something, you gotta spin the whole thing around before you can just go to bed. Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Populi. You either an imposter
There's yourself.
or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
Aww.
Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Ooh. And this is a place people manage to get to.
Probably a few still hiding round.
There we go. Didn't get my ammo back. Oh well. Whoop. It can hit me even though I'm... Where is it? Press. Alright. Well. That didn't go very well. Let's stay over here. Where? Where are you? Shoot. Okay. We'll tackle that in a minute. A vent to jump into. I will check that out in just a minute. Oh, it's out there, isn't it? There it is, yeah. Man, that took me forever. What does this one do again? Nothing that useful in this situation. Let's... There. Freaking thing. Okay, we will head back here. But now that that's not going to be killing us, let's look around some. Maybe let's not go this way. Let's head back through that vent before we tackle all of that. Oh, what's here, though? Okay, I'm thinking this is just another advantage to the same scene. Yeah. Alright, let's go from the vent. What was that over here? Now the vent might take us to the same place, but I think it'll give us a better view. Or, no, this is exactly the same. Dang it. I didn't gain anything by doing that. Okay.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Ooh, that startled me. When he shouted out Jesus, I thought he was, like, yelling because he saw me or something. This looks interesting. Okay, keep a close eye out, Elizabeth. Should be just fine, though.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Well, well. Amnesia. Forget everything you know. How do you plan to sell this dud? Plant peeper. Read the inner thoughts of your houseplant. No demand for this type of product. Dead ringer. Reanimate dead loved ones and pets. No one wants a moldy puppy. Yeah, those are some pretty terrible ideas. Let's get you. There we go. Ugh. Alright, at the foot of his statue, so there it is. We just need to clear out everyone between here and there.
Can't stop me this time.
Alright. Let's creep down this way. Barely killed anyone all day. Wow. Ooh, it's a handyman operating wing. Now that is interesting. And I do want to go into that vent, but it can wait a minute. Alright, let's actually go ahead and wind the episode down here. We did just get an autosave. As always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. We'll finish exploring everything around here. This looks like this door might not open, but we'll go into the vent. And then we will clear out all of the Vox in front of the statue and head on down to Fink's secret area.